Hello guys, today we're going to talk about a new application from VB Audio called Vban Screen. And yes, you heard it correctly, Vban family just got larger. So now we're going to just jump in, download it, and then talk a little bit more about it. We're going to go to the official webpage. Be sure you're on the official webpage because there is come up some fake ones. I will put a link down in the description. You go to the tab that says Vban, scroll down, and you go to Vban screen, and you go download it, and then you unpack it, and then you're ready to go. You can put it wherever you want. It's a self-contained application, don't need to install. You can go to web shop and give Vincent a thumbs up by giving a little bit of a dono. It's a free software, you don't have to. You got license agreements here and all the information you need. Per application, when you're running it, you can have 4 Vban frame streams, 4 audio streams, and 4 Vban text drawing commands. Drawing commands are a little bit out of the scope of this video, but here's some examples. You can more info from forum topic here. You can run this application 128 times. So it becomes 128 times 4 video streams. So that's also over the little bit over what this video is about. This is just to get you up and running as quick as possible without any problems. So the first thing we're going to do before we start the application itself, I will need to tell you that it only works with the latest voice meter, latest matrix, and the latest macros. Very important to know that, so you don't try it and go nuts and thinking you follow the video into perfection. So remember, it only works for the latest ones. Let's do the macros first. This is the latest macros. This is a standalone application as well. Really good new functions. We can do a video about that later if you guys want to. Just leave a message or go to Discord and ask for it. You go up to the header, right click, Vban configuration. This part here is about Vban text command. Also, what would be the how you do the drawings on screen. Not going to talk about that. We're going to go down here to Vban frame for a GUI capture. Since in the macro buttons you can only do GUI capture, you cannot do screen capture like you can in Voicemeeter. So, and the stream name, the only restriction you have is the stream name needs to be the same as on the receiving application. So the Vban screen, if you wanted to show the GUI, you need to have the same name there as you have on the application. So I'm just using default on this one now. If you're running Voicemeeter as well at the same time, when I go run it to Vban screen, you're gonna need to change either this on here or in Voicemeeter. I already changed it in Voicemeeter. I changed it to 2, so not really complicated. And command is incoming. Also need to be is all about the name. It has to be the same. So this one as well. If you have Voicemeeter or Matrix, the default in there is the same name. So if you're going to run them at the same time, you're going to need to change one of them at least. You need to set up the IP to the machine you're sending to. You can find it in network settings, or if you have Voicemeeter on the other machine, or if you open Vban screen on the other machine, it will, and go to Vban settings, it will show you the IP. So you can just copy it in there. For if you run one instance of, let's say you only run macros, not Voicemeeter, you don't need to change anything here. If you're going to run Matrix or Voicemeeter, you're going to need to change your UDP port either here or in Voicemeeter. I decided to change mine in Voicemeeter. So you will see it. Mine has a different number than the default one. So, and here you can see also the IP of this machine. So you can later on, when we go over now to the other machine, because I have used separate machines, you can use this on the same machine with the Vban screen, but then definitely need to change the UDP port. And the address in that case is 127.0.0.1. So that would be on the same machine. It is Yeah, and that would be on both of them because that's a local IP. Anyway, now you can see it here, and let's go over to other PC, and I will show you on Vban screen how it looks. And let me open it up. And you can see you got a black screen. It's because I haven't anything activated. Vban settings. So you got the four screens here. You can guess it. If I turn all four of them on, it turns into a four-way split. If I turn off two, we got a two-way split. If I turn off one, so that's a full screen. So we only need the full screen at the moment. We're going to just show you the first one. So now this name I know is matching up with the other one. We just looked at it. The command is matching up with the other one. So that we know that we can click on the screen here and the commands goes over to other. So turn these two on. And you can see it just popped up on the screen straight away. So when everything is matching, everything is working, this is what it should just pop up and work. If you have any issues, it might be a firewall issue. It can be multiple other network issues as well that you should go through and check before you think. And also check the name because it is case sensitive, stream name. So if you have a stream name that's a large or I was going to say large, it's called capital or a lowercase, and they're not fitting together, so they're not the same, then it will not work. Just a heads up. If you hold in the control button, the control on the keyboard, now, as you see, I'm clicking on the Vban screen. It's actually activating the macro button. And if I move my mouse up to the macros and I click on it, you can see it blinking on the Vban screen. I can change it over here. And now I'm clicking on Vban screen and you can see it's reacting. Let's set up voice meter now. Minimize that. I keep on running because I changed some of my settings. And there we go. Vban is on, and you can see I changed the port to 6981 because otherwise I will get a warning saying that I can't run it properly because of it's a clash. That's the IP from the other machine. And then you can see I changed it from, it originally is command 1. I changed it to command 2. And you can see here's a little M that is now blacked out. To activate the mouse button, that has to be on, and you do that going over here. Right click, manage mouse commands. And now it's active. And then we go down here and you can see here that I changed it from, this is default video 1 as well. So I changed it to video 2. I added my IP address. And you do that by clicking, tapping in, and then hitting enter, and then it's in. Let's activate it. And you can see it has connection. You can see that's all connected up, working good. This is the frame rate. So it will be sending over 30 frames per second over your network. In PNG mode, that doesn't matter. This one here do not matter in PNG because it sends 100% quality. If you set it in JPEG, the mode you would use probably when you are running display mode, this then is 50% of the quality. So it reduces the quality, so you don't use so much of your network bandwidth. And here you can change to display 1. I only have 2 displays, so I can switch between the displays, what I want to see in the application itself. And the app view is to see the main application only. So let's put this back to PNG. And of course you can set your frames to whatever you want here. Maximum is 30. This is not a clamp down. So this is a soft target. That means that it's trying to hold the frame, trying to hold the bandwidth down to that on the video stream. But if it needs more, it will use more. So just so you know. I thought it was a hard clamp, but I talked to Vincent and he explained it to me that it's a soft clamp. It tries to push down to keep you from using too much bandwidth, so it won't disturb any audio transmissions. So let's go down to the other PC, and since I activated all this should all already be working. And we are still on that screen, so let's open up Vban settings, and I'm going to turn it off and then turn on second screen here. You can see video coming in, and that's the command out. And you can see on the command out, I changed to port 81, 6981, like I have on my voice meter. And the reason why I changed it, only needed to change that one, is because these other ones are incoming. So this app has 6980 as an incoming port, and then so the other apps sending to this needs to, on the transmission side, needs to show 80 because it's sending to that port, and this one is sending to 69881 to voicemail and 6980 to macros. So they don't. So that's like having a separate pin code, you could call it almost. So it knows where to go. Anyway, you can close it completely. And now you can see voice meter just popped up. It looks good. And here is a really cool feature again. Holding control, I activated the mouse buttons and all that stuff. So I can do movements however I want. And if I change it up here, you can see it as well. Let's change it to display mode. Display 2. And you can see the whole screen. So that's all the functions you actually have. And if I would go up and I click on Vban settings and turn on, and now we can see both macros and the full screen. So you can see over here on the full screen here that it's and also a good function is if you do a fast double tap, it makes it full screen. Same here. Anyway, guys, I think that's all the info you need for now. And if you need something more complex setup, you guys give us a shout and see what we can do. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the Discord.